Well, if you couldn't tell from the title of today's thought, it's the key word today is consider. Consider considering. It all happens up here. So many of these thoughts are about what happens up here. Luke 12:27, Jesus said, "Consider the lilies of the field," or the NLT says, "think about." And the fact is that Jesus was inviting them and us to take their thinking outside of their normal boundaries of thinking, which is about us, our problems, our concerns, our fears, our to-do list, our anxieties, the things we went to sleep worrying about and the things that we woke up today worrying about. Jesus invites us outside of that realm to consider. What does the word consider mean? I'm glad you asked because I just looked it up. To think carefully about something, typically before making a decision. To think about and be drawn towards a course of action. So let's go back to what Jesus said. Consider the lilies. You spent enough time thinking, pondering, stirring, fretting about this. Consider those lilies. Those lilies aren't even capable of worrying. They're not capable of thinking, of strategizing, of setting goals, of striving, of putting forth effort. Those lilies can't, but look at how those lilies are doing. Why? Because of those lilies? No. Because of the God of those lilies. Our God invites us to consider the lilies. And I think we can infer and to learn from the lilies, or be inspired by the lilies, or be invited to the life the lilies live, because the lilies are successful because of Him. We will make it because of Him. And it's so interesting that the very thing that sets us apart from all nature and makes us more like God is the ability to think and the ability to consider. That's where the enemy attacks us. The enemy attacks us in our ability to consider. So the question is, what are you considering? I confess, my considerer spends way too much time not considering the God of the lilies. May we consider with the Lord as our lens through which we consider, we ponder, we think. Consider considering. It'll make a considerable difference. Have a great day.